Mrs. T was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly,
out of nowhere,
came a bird.
Came a ladder open properly.
Mrs. T was hanging up some Christmas decoration, but unfortunately, she didn't open the ladder properly. So when she climbed on, whoa, the ladder wanted to slap shut, and it started to shake.
The ladder started to rock side to side and shaking violently.
The ladder started to rock side to side and shaking violently. Whoa! Boom!
Where they collided.
When then Miss T landed on the floor and they collided, and the ladder collapsed, and Mrs. T landed on the floor and the ladder collided with her. Oh, my elbow! Oh, my hip! Why didn't I open this ladder properly? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Mrs. T away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Cheryl's wife?
Cheryl and Cheryl's wife were hanging up.
We're in Pittman.
Hanging up these decorations. A wreath on the door.
On his lights.
And all the lights. When suddenly...
We have to out of nowhere to grab something and she accidentally kicked the ladder.
And Mrs. Cheryl, out of nowhere, went to go grab something, and she accidentally kicked her Mrs. Cheryl's wife's ladder. Whoa! And the ladder started to rock side to side violently. Whoa!
And shaking violently. Causing
her to fly down off the ladder. Whoa!
And
squeaky. Boom! Clunk! Oh, Mrs. Cheryl, why? Why did you kick my ladder? Oh, my back.
Why would you kick off the ladder?
Why would you kick off the ladder? Why would you do that? It was an accident. I went to reach for something. I'm so sorry. Call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and took Mrs. Cheryl's wife away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Harold's wife?
Harold's wife was hanging up a wreath on the door when suddenly Harold swung open the door, sending his wife flying, and the ladder started to rock violently back and forth, side to side. Whoa!
Started shaking and squeaky.
And started shaking and squeaking. Whoa! Boom! Oh, my back. Harold, why? Why would you swing open the door when you know I was hanging up the wreath? Call an ambulance! Wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Harold's wife away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to McKaylee's wife?
McKaylee's wife was hanging up some Christmas decorations, and she had one last to hang. And as she was reaching for it, I can do this, it was there. Yay! But suddenly, she started to lose her balance, and the ladder started to rock violently side to side.
Starting shaky and squeaky and violent. violent.
It started shaking and squeaking violently,
Causing
her to fly
and
off
take off.
and take off the decoration. Whoa! Boom! Smash! Oh!
Where they collided and collapsed.
Where they collided and collapsed. Oh, my back. Oh, my poor decorations. Why? Why did I have to reach so far to hang that final one? Somebody call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped her away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Louie's brother?
Louie's brother was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly, out of nowhere, he got just a little bit dizzy. Whoa! And lose his balance. So then the ladder gave way and started shaking violently, side to side, and squeaking and rocking and whoa! Boom! Oh, my back. Oh, my head. Why did I have to lose my balance? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Louie's brother away and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Christopher's wife?
Christopher's wife was hanging up some Christmas decorations.
When suddenly
a strong wind came blowing out of nowhere. Whoa! Knocking her off balance, and her ladder started to swing back and forth and side to side violently and squeaking, and her hair was going everywhere because of this wind, and her decorations were flying everywhere when she could no longer hold on, causing her to fall off. Rock side to side and front to back. Whoa! Boom! Oh, my back. Why did I have to decorate in such a windy day? Somebody call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Christopher's wife away and took her to the hospital.
what happened to Louie's dad?
Louie's dad was hanging up some Christmas decorations.
As she stood up the ladder, put the star on the top.
And when he stood on the ladder to put the star on the top, he reached way too far. Whoa!
Because the ladder causing the...
And the ladder started to rock violently and shake violently side to side, causing him to just fly right off the ladder, and the ladder landed on him. Wow! Oh! Why?
Whoa. And the ladder started to squeaking.
And the ladder started squeaking.
And shaking violently. Causing it to take off the ladder.
Whoa! Boom! but when he fell, he landed on the tree, knocked it over, ornaments went everywhere, and he was pricked by all the needles of the tree. Oh, what a disaster! Why did I have to reach so far to hang that tree topper? Now everything is ruined. Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped him away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Harris' wife?
Harris's wife was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly the dog got loose and went running and knocked the ladder, and the ladder started to shake violently side to side. Whoa! Boom! Clank! Oh, my back! Why did you let the dog out? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped her away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's wife?
Audrey's wife was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly, out of nowhere, a spider showed up. Causing him to go off balance and the ladder to rock and shake violently side to side and front to back. Oh, wow! Boom! Oh, my head. Oh, why? Where did that spider even come from? Somebody call an ambulance and an exterminator. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And the exterminator got out of his car and scooped up the spider, put it in a jar, threw it in his car, and drove away. And the ambulance scooped Audrey's wife up and took her away to the hospital. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo.
What happened to Audrey?
Audrey was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly she got just a little bit dizzy. Whoa! And she's reaching far to put the last ornament. I can do this. Go away, dizzy spell. I can do this. Whoa! And the ladder started to rock back and forth and shake violently side to side. Whoa!
Causing the squeaking and shake violently.
Causing it to squeak and shake
And
violently.
take off and fly.
As she flew up in the air. Wow! Boom! Oh, my elbow! Why did I have to hang that last decoration up when I was feeling so dizzy? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Audrey away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's dad?
Audrey's dad was hammering on some decorations when suddenly he started to lose his balance. Whoa, whoa, and the ladder started to shake violently side to side, front to back, all around, and squeaking and making scary sounds. And when suddenly, whoa, whoa, whoa! And as he was falling, his hammer flew up in the air. Whoa! Boom!
Where they collided.
Where the ladder collided. Oh, my back. But suddenly the hammer came crashing down and hit his shoulder. Oh, my shoulder. Somebody call an ambulance. Call several of them. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Audrey's father away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's mom?
Audrey's mom was hanging up some Christmas decorations.
I'm
When
here.
suddenly a sheep got loose and kicked her ladder. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The ladder started to rock side to side and shake violently.
It's squeaking
and make
to the scary
squeaky,
sound.
Scary sounds. Oh no! Oh no! Whoa! And she fell down, and her decoration flew up in the air. Oh, my head! Why did someone let that sheep out? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Audrey's mother away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to grandbrother?
Grandbrother was hanging up some Christmas decorations, and as he got higher on the ladder, he didn't realize that there was something slippery on the ladder. Whoa! Whoa! And he lost his footing and he tried to hang on to the ladder, but it caused the ladder to shake even more violently. Whoa! 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 And rock back and forth and make these scary, squeaky sounds. Whoa! Boom! Oh, my back. Oh, what was that oily, greasy, slippery stain on the ladder? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped him away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Normal's wife?
Norma's wife was
Hanging
up
some garland.
on the railings when suddenly, as she made it to the top of the step, she slipped on an ornament. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And she tried grabbing onto the garland, but it didn't help. Whoa!
Starting to circle surrounding.
She was going around in circles and flipping down the
Bodies
stairs.
will rock side to
And
side.
her body was rocking side to side. Wow, wow! Boom, 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 boom. Clunk. Oh, my back. Oh, my head. My garland is ruined. Why? Why would someone put an ornament on the step? Somebody call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Norma's wife away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to babysitters? putting up?
The babysitters were putting up some Christmas decorations. And as she was reaching, she tried to take a step higher on the ladder. But someone spilled applesauce on that step. Whoa! 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 And she started to slip. And
The ladder started to round in circles.
Go round in circles.
Shaking violently
And
side to
shaking
side.
violently side to side. Whoa! Whoa! And making scary squeaky sounds. Wow! Boom! Oh, my head. Why? Why would someone spill applesauce on the ladder? Somebody call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped the babysitter up and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to all of these people?
All of these people were at a festival, and they were all dancing. Chicka-chacka-cha-cha, chicka-chacka-cha-cha. When suddenly things started to get a little bit slippery. They didn't realize there was
called
ice.
It's called
grease.
patch.
A patch of ice. Whoa. Whoa.
After walking, they started to slip in circles.
And they started walking in circles.
People's bodies started to shake in the run circles and rocking side to
And
side.
these people's bodies started shaking and running circles and rocking side to side.
And make the icy dizzy. Make the scary sounds and squeaky.
And making scary squeaky sounds. And then suddenly they couldn't stop and they were sliding everywhere and collided.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Boom! Boom! Clunk! Clunk! Oh!
And the strollers flying everywhere!
And the strollers flew up in the air! And the canes flew up in the air! And the walkers flew up in the air! And oh my goodness, even a powerized hover-round flew up in the air! Whoa, no! And it landed on somebody! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my head! Oh, my belly! Oh, my wrist! My ankle! Somebody call an ambulance! Call several of them! The ambulance was taking way too long, so somebody called again. We called. We're in pain. We're all on the ground. There are scooters everywhere, strollers everywhere, bodies everywhere. When will you get here? And suddenly,
the baby continues to cry.
And the babies continue to cry.
Continue to cry. The grandparents continues to cry.
And the grandparent, oh, I can't take this pain much longer. Oh, this is horrible. Hurry up, ambulance, and get here. And the ambulance came to scoop up all the people and strollers and walkers and canes. But when they had one more item to pick up, the motorized scooter, it started to run away from the paramedic. So he was running after it.
The one grandparent.
And grabbed the one grandparent. And suddenly, as he was chasing, he slipped on the ice. Whoa! Boom! Oh my God! Guys, why did I have to chase that motorized scooter? Somebody get me an ambulance! And the chopper!
Fire engine.
And the fire engine! Get everyone! Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. fire engines came. And the fire engines came and hosed down all the ice, and the chopper came and picked up the paramedic and took him to the hospital.
And no one slipped on the ice.
And no one else was able to slip on the ice, and the day was saved.